We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs.
Rap is something you do. Hip-hop is something you live. Rap is something you do. Hip-hop is something you... Rap is something you do. Hip-hop... You are not just doing hip-hop.
Humble Kingz is brought to you in part by Poppa Smoked Meats. Go to PoppaSmokedMeats.com to find out where he's going to be in your town.
Come get this meat. No, did it.
This episode of Humble Kingz is brought to you in part by St. Matthew Baptist Church. We are located on the corner of 1001 North 30th Street on 30th and Izzard, where we do chicken right. Just kidding. But if you want to check us out, go to Facebook, St. Matthew Baptist Church, or on YouTube, St. Matthew Baptist Church, Omaha, to catch all of our live streams. Hope to see you tap in.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
Yes, sir.
Grace gonna move the mic closer to your mouth, like you were fine doing sound check.
Listen. Don't act like you wasn't just talking about how much you missed my voice earlier. We all heard it before the show. Listen, Humble Kingz radio show. We are live in an EFF ECT. It's your host T Barlow. Over here to the right of me is
DJ Flyness.
Yes, sir. And tonight, I'm so excited because we have somebody who's near and dear to my heart. This is one of my adopted sisters that we are getting ready to bring on. Previous co-worker. I'm gonna let her tell all that other good stuff or whatnot. We bring her on right now, right?
No, we're going to a song.
You want to go to a song?
Forgot the whole format.
I did, man, because it's been a long day. Don't judge me. First of all, it's been a long day, and I'm middle age. Yeah. Yo, straight up. Well, listen, when we come back, we're going to introduce our guest, but we're going to kick the show right off. We're going to get into a song. DJ Flyness is most likely going to play a Heretic, and we're going to bob our heads to it.
Okay, I'm going to make sure I play one now.
Humble Kingz radio show will be black.
Humble Kingz.
Wait a minute. Look, you keep a bear in that cage, a metaphor for your anger. I set mine free, dog, I am not in danger. I set mine free, dog, I am not in danger. There was a time when your inner child needed that protection. I'm dangerous to play with, my fangs will leave you anguished. We all from environments that had this requirement. I just decided it was time to retire it. All of that chest beating, man, ain't you tired of it? Your home is safe now, you can fix your face now. Them emotions, you say you in control of them. It seems to me that you the one that's on the leash. You need to be the toughest, you need to be the strongest. You need for me to believe that you got high-powered seeds. Your masculine is paper thin, afraid of women winning when lying about the high amount of estrogen, rejecting him. The peace that I'm now living in don't mean you can mess with me. It's just my bearing in no cage, it lays right here next to me. Like this. You keep that bear in that cage, a metaphor for your anger. I set mine free, dog, I am not in danger. I set mine free, dog, I am not in danger.
Man a bear, woman a bear, the brunt of despair. Narcissism tripping bipolar, bearings impaired. Hope your ego's mauled. I bear witness, I'm not a Care Bear. Your selfie center is gummy, dummy, grumpy, thin out a layer. Bare facts, like bare tracks, don't tread over here. It's grizzly like the California flag, flapping in air. Hibernate the ego, amigo, machismo's disrepaired. We know you're really emo, feeble, need no fictionals, player. Your allegories are camping stories like your intent. Role playing on borrowed time, barely making bare interests. Your bare bones brittle, you're overbearing, a dimwit. The bare naked truth, you a spoof, never been this. Your spirit animal would make a good bear skin rug. If you had a thicker skin, your bare minimum sucks. You're fishy, barracuda, pseudo thug, in need of a hug. Eat your heart out, rah rah, bear it all with a shrug. You keep that
bear in that cage, a metaphor for your anger. I set mine free, dog, I am not in danger. I set mine free, dog, I am not in danger.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
Yeah.
Now you can introduce her.
Yeah, about to say we are back. Yeah, and I hope y'all got to watch that live because I'm pretty sure that's going to get muted. It's gonna be one of the people.
Everything gets muted on YouTube, so it don't. Yeah. I mean,
on Facebook,
so it don't even matter.
It is what it is.
I stopped caring.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
I stopped caring. Even you get muted on new songs, and no one cares about you.
Oh, that is true. in two ways. Hey, yo, so having said all of that, listen, we are not going to waste y'all time. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody that's tapping in tonight, people that will tap in the future. But I want to go ahead and introduce to y'all, again, my sister from another mister. Her name is Alisha. Go ahead, let's bring her on into the room. Yo, round of applause for Alisha, if y'all will. Yeah, look, they love you out here, sis.
I like that.
Yo, thanks for joining us tonight. How are you feeling?
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm feeling good. How about you guys?
Man, I can't complain. You know, hey, listen.
It wouldn't help anyway, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't. Nah, man. Listen, we God got us. That's all I can say. So, real quick, just introduce yourself to the people, and so just kind of give you like a kind of like an outline or whatever. Tell us who you are. Tell us what you've done. Tell us what you do.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, hey everybody, my name is Alisha. I am event assistant down at the Hope Center for Kids, Chenzel Community Center. I am also a mental health technician. I work in a psychiatric residential treatment facility with kids like between ages 5 and 18.
Yeah, she made it sound like it's so simple. You know, she don't understand. What she do is she takes kids who be acting up and fold them like fresh. I'm just playing. She don't do all of that. Yeah. So how long have you been working with kids at risk youth?
So I mean, honestly, I've been working with at-risk youth since I was like 15 as a at-risk youth myself. But I've been in the PRTF world for 8 years now.
Now, break that down for the people who don't know what PRTF stands for.
So PRTF is also interchangeable with RTC. PRTF stands for Psychiatric Residential Treatment Facility, and then RTC is Residential Treatment Facility. So that P just mean I deal with the crazy kids.
Right. Yeah. And so that's how we met. You know, working at a particular program. I don't know if you want to put that out there, which one you worked for before. So
it don't matter.
Okay, cool. We worked at Boys Town. And some wonderful kids out there, staff, you know. Anyway, great time. It was a great time. So now, as far as the Hope Center, which by the way, you gave us a couple of names for the place. So kind of like break that down real quick.
So I work at what is called now the Chenzel Community Center. A lot of y'all might know it as Hopescape because it's formerly Hopescape. But it is a community center connected to a Christian nonprofit after school program, aka the Hope Center for Kids.
Right. Yeah. Now, how did you end up landing that position?
So I actually have worked for the Hope Center on and off since 2007, no lie. I was a youth worker with kids. Eventually I became an event assistant over at the skating rink and did a couple different things over there. I left for a little bit, came back as a part-time event assistant. And then my manager shifted roles and I took over as manager for a little bit. I actually left in 2020 and I'm just now back in 2026 as an event assistant.
Really? Yeah. And so a normal day with you. So first of all, are you hands-on with a lot of the kids there, or are you kind of like separate from that at this point?
We're at the Hope Center, or
well, you said like in your current role at the Hope Center.
So in my current role at the Hope Center, I am just on the community center side. I'm not hands-on with the kids anymore.
Okay. And which do you prefer, just out of curiosity?
You know what? I love the kids, can't lie, but I also love serving the community in the community center.
Yeah. So walk us through like an average day on the clock.
I mean, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just gonna ask, like, what is it that you do? You look like go ahead, have your way.
I mean, so every day is different. So obviously I keep referring to skating. So it is a skating rink. But it also serves as a gym. So there's a basketball court. And it also just serves as an event center, period. We do weddings, we do boxing tournaments, we do skate sessions, we do birthday parties, family reunions, you name it. So it really just depends on the day. Omaha Roller Derby practices in our facility, and they also have games in our facility. So like this past weekend, I came in and I let them in. And they set up for the roller derby tournament, and then they had the tournament. From the tournament, we transitioned into a family skate, like a K-pop skate. So then, straight from a roller derby tournament, we got the public coming in to skate. So it really just depends on the day, what it looks like.
Yeah. So I know. So I come up from a different area. And I can't remember how old you are, but I know you're much younger than me, right? So when I was coming up, we had we had Skateland, and what was the I-680 skate? I forgot, something like that, right?
I-680 is where I learned how to skate. That's Skateland.
Yeah, and like it closed down probably well over 20 years ago or something like that. I'm assuming. I can't remember. I feel like it's been closed like a long time.
20 years sound about right.
Yeah, and so for us over here in this side of the town, we didn't really have a place to skate. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, unless I just been really like not plugged in. Hope Skate is only recently, within the past like year and a half or so, started to open up to people skating. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, and about the last year or so, they just started a public skate session.
Yeah. What brought that on, or do you know? Like, are you like kind of aware as to like what brought that shift about?
Well, first and foremost, my boss is dope. Shout out to Lily. And also, I think there kind of was just a call from the skate community for a session.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it just broke out.
Yeah.
From there.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's cool because and I think a lot of people when it's so funny because like I tell people, it's like, yeah, they're skating every Thursday night, for kids from 6 to 8 and for adults from 8 to 11, and they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, guess what? It's like it's only $5, and they're like, what? Because you can't do anything for $5 anymore. And
that's the part right there, the $5 part.
Yeah, it's the $5.
Like I tell people all the time, it's $5, and they be like, but how much for the skates, to rent the skates? I'm like, no, it's $5. You get the skates.
Yeah, right. $5, you get in, you get skates. Then there's
and you get great clean music.
Yeah, yeah. It's suggestive but clean.
Well, I'm talking about family night.
Yeah.
From 6 to 8, there's no suggestion.
I don't know, man. That Disney music be questionable if you ask me. So what would you say is like your most enjoyable thing about working at the Shinzo Community Center right at Hope Skate?
Well, first of all, I'm a Hope Center for Kids alumni. So that right there, like Hope Center is just the middle of my heart. Also, you used to be able to stand in a parking lot and see my house. I grew up around there.
I got you.
So just working with the community and then just being back and giving to the kids, like pouring into the kids like I was poured into.
Yeah. That could be so rewarding. I don't think a lot of people understand that. Matter of fact, for the type of work that you have been doing, I think like folks don't realize that it's not something that you do for money.
Yeah.
Because and it's so funny, like a kid to tell you're only here for the money. It's like, no, I'm not, boo boo, because
I don't even make near what I should.
Yeah,
Stop
right.
it.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like if I was here for the money, I'd have left a long time ago. Because I'm seriously, we get paid like TSA agents. Let me stop. but no, seriously, but like the reward is in the work that gets done. The relationships that get built with these kids that most folks really have already written off. Which is sad, but although once you get to know these kids, you're like, okay, I kind of see why they distancing themselves from you, but it's like in order to work this role, it's like you're a different person. You know what I mean? And so like, no, I'm saying that to say, as somebody who works alongside you before, definitely appreciate what it is that you're doing. I think that you're bringing a wonderful atmosphere, and not saying that anybody wasn't. Everybody has their vibe, like. Shout out to, just like you said, shout out to Lily. Like she's dope. Miss Reed when she was doing it. You know, she was trying stuff and she was a listener because folks would be like, yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, we started from the bottom.
Yeah.
Like I mean, literally, it was more staff than skaters.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It was mostly people coming and sitting and playing spades and dominoes.
They were like, oh, we're just gonna listen to the music. Like, play dominoes.
Speaking of which, I say let's get into a song and then we'll come back. Let's talk about the skate community that's made this whole thing dope.
All right,
because I said let's tap in on that. So I guess play your next Heretic, Flyness, and we good to go.
All right, Humble Kingz, y'all.
Humble Kingz.
Go stupid. Hey, I know that I can be a handful. Yeah. But who got called, you can't cancel. Went on tour of Lecrae and got the mantle. Now we tryna clear the Justin Bieber sample. Hold on, wait, fool. That's how my babe do. Link with Steph Curry, now we on our way to phase 2. God said it's all you can eat, it's a tall menu. Wait, why will our nation give me the small venue? Tryna kick me out to that door kicked in. Ballin' for the Lord, ain't no sports wishing. Really in the field, I can't miss, I want a board mission. Holy Rose, Holy Ghost, my support system. Tryna bring that bass back like they Fort missing. I know where to turn when that storm hit. Promise I don't want it unless the Lord give it. He carry all that weight like he forklifted. Never wanna run up on me, it's bad. Slide Bible on the dash, quick fast when I'm riding. Ice around town trying to see where he hide. We outside. Where he at? 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 Let's go. Ayy, where he at? Ayy, there we go. If I see a demon, I kill him like Lil Terrio. Ayy, mouse on my phone, he finna let me glow. I feel like Mac Dre, I'm too hard for the radio. Ayy, yes, for the Lord, but it's slap though. And now I never sell my soul, I ain't that broke. If the devil was a person, I'd smack bro. Ayy, Jesus is a king, no that's facts, bro. Oh, get stupid out this face. On my mama, I've been gigging since the 6th grade. Ayy, if God woke you up, you better fix face. I'ma hit my sneeze and follow God this way. Ayy, boy, I walk with God, I am not alone. Everybody praise dancing when we drop a song. It's the armor of the Lord, yeah, I got it on. We gon' spread the gospel till he call us home. Where he at? 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 Let's go. Tryna kick me out to that door kicked in. Ballin' for the Lord, ain't no sports wishing. Really in the field, I can't miss, I want a board mission. Holy Rose, Holy Ghost, my support system. Tryna bring that bass back like they Fort missing. I know where to turn when that storm hit. Promise I don't want it unless the Lord give it. He carry all that weight like he forklifted. Never wanna run up on me, it's bad. Slide Bible on the dash, quick fast when I'm riding. Ice around town trying to see where he hide. We outside. Where he at? 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 Where he at?
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
Yeah, and we are back like spinal fluid. So before we went into that song, we was talking about how in the beginning there was very few who would come in and skate. It was always a really quiet night and so forth. And then at some point, somehow, some magical way, the skate community showed up. And I kind of feel like, because, I mean, first of all, the skate community is dope. So talk a little bit about this, like the skate community.
So the skate community here in the O it's pretty small. I'm not gonna lie, in comparison to other places. But it got some solid rollers. Some people that I've rolled with at this point for 15 plus years. It's actually really dope. We got some dedicated skaters who just really want to like learn to perfect their craft. It's really dope actually. I done traveled with a lot of these people. We love to hit the road and go to a skate party. So those of y'all who don't know, the skate scene is crazy. There's actual parties. Like people travel to other cities to skate for a whole weekend. It's kind of lit.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, like, I think I'm only like within the past, like, so whenever it was that my nephew started skating, that's when I knew that there was such a like community, so to speak. I've always known that there were people who skated, But usually when I think of skating, I think of skate parks and skateboards and bikes and tricks and Tony Hawk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't really think of the skating ring. And so when my nephew Israel started skating, and I remember when he started skating, he was such a beginner. But then it's like now he's dropping videos online of him at different skating rinks and doing dances and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So, it's kind of just like, oh, that's dope. Like, you got friends, they all got dances, they got little routines, whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was dope, right? And so, you guys ended up showing up at the Hope Center one night. Like, what was it? What sparked the boom?
I don't know. Honestly, I think I just heard about it, and so we have this like little group chat, this skater group chat. So I think somebody told me about the session, and so then I dropped the session info in the group chat, and people showed up.
Yeah,
because we just be looking for a place to roll, like at all times. We just want to skate somewhere. Like,
You want to know what's funny is the month before that, the Sunday before that, we did that. That was the one where we had the least amount of people. It was 3 people. I'm talking about 3 people total, not the staff. 3 people, not skaters, just 3 people. Period.
Yeah.
Sitting, talking, whatever. T didn't even show up that night, and so the following month, T was like, I don't know if I'm gonna show up. I know I froze, and he was like, I don't know if I'm gonna show up. I was like, you know what? It's like freezing cold tonight. And I was like, it's freezing cold. It was like below 0 or something like that. And I was like, ain't nobody gonna show up. Nobody showed up last week. I said, I'll be there though. And then, so I remember texting T. I was like, yo, like it's like 100 people that just popped up right now. And he was like, stop lying. I was like, no, there's still more people coming too. It's crazy. I don't know what just happened. Like,
yeah, it was absolutely like it came out of nowhere, and you gotta understand, like, we're so used to putting on events and not seeing people show up that when people show up, we're like, yo, like, what's happening here?
Why so many people here?
I want my tacos.
Yeah. And then like there was some growth on, say, like, our part, because again, we came in, we were given instructions, right? And it was like, hey, we're gonna do birthday shout outs, we're gonna play this, we're gonna have these skate contests, we're gonna play these games, whatever the case may be. And all the skaters was like, listen, we just want to skate, man. Like we just want to skate. As a matter of fact, we don't want to be skating to no Red Hot Chili Peppers. Here, well, listen, play this. I think somebody gave DJ Flyness a playlist. The tall skate, the really tall one.
No, I did that.
Well,
I did that.
It was her, the tall dude with the dreads.
Oh, okay,
I you know what? I'm
Yeah,
terrible
yeah.
with names. So the tall dude with the dreads. And then the one I call X, because he always be trying to do the spinning thing like on bounce road, like on bounce skate. And so I had got 3 playlists from them, and then I was like, okay, well, they're real skaters, so I'm gonna stick with these playlists, and then I'm gonna add on to it. And then when skaters ask me about songs, then I add on to that playlist. So the playlist has been growing ever since that first one.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, over time, you like hear music, you like, ooh, I could skate to that. Like, and the playlist just keeps growing.
And the playlist just keep growing. And sometimes T would test me. He'd be like, yo, add this to the playlist. This is a good song. And I'll be like, or I'll be like, I'm gonna add this to a playlist, and it works, And sometimes they don't work. Like, you'll look and you be like, yeah, don't play that one again. Like,
So about the formation, like how do you all like? Did you guys like come into the skating rink knowing each other, or was it like you were just skating and after a while you begin to just see regular faces and became like, how did that mesh?
So for me, I worked at Hope Center, or Hope Skate at the time, now Shinzo Community Center. I worked at the Shinzo Community Center. Like, I was there fresh out of high school. So I was skating regularly, and my manager at the time, Anthony, was like, yo, the adults skate in Bellevue on Sunday. So I'm like, okay. And I kept hearing about it. And then finally, me and his cousin, I was like, hey, you want to go skating? He was like, yeah, let's go skating. So we went to Bellevue, and that's where I met the people. And I met people that them is my dogs for life. Like, I met people that I hopped on the road with, like, hop in my car, let's go. We're going to Kansas City. We're gonna go to Kansas City, skate, turn around, come right back. And when we're done, like, But yeah, I met most of them at the ring.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. You know, it's funny because like now, like I've been, as you know, I've been bringing my kids like every week because for one, them hyper brats they gotta burn that energy somehow.
Listen, let's talk about it. One of your Yaya, she gonna be the truth. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'll be watching. I'll be like, look at them.
And listen,
and you know what? You're right because I'm gonna tell you something, and I meant to tell you this, and I forgot. T. Yaya was like trying to like dip as she was skating, like dipping low as she was skating. I meant to tell you that.
Really?
She kept falling, but she kept trying it.
She gonna be the truth. You was caught up talking to somebody else about your other place of employment.
Yeah.
And so you didn't hear her, but we got this skater that comes in that's from Chicago, and she asked who Yaya was. And I was like, that's his daughter or whatever. She was like, yo, she gonna be the truth. Yaya good.
Yeah, she's a character, and she just got her hair done last night. So on Thursday, you'll be able to tell her nothing.
Ready.
You'll be able to tell her nothing. And that's the thing. Like I wanted them, because I remember I would tell them like when we like a few weeks ago when we started going, they would go and try to get those little walkers, and I was like, no. If I see y'all with those, I'm gonna stop bringing you. Like I need you to get out there, take your lumps, falls, and bruises, and and the twins, like they some racers. They might be good for the roller derby.
Yeah, no, really. Like low key, you could bring them to practice. They probably do well.
Yeah,
no lie.
Yeah, I might have to look into that because I'm so I need them tired when they come home. And like Yaya, again, like she's she's weird. She's like a prissy daredevil. I don't know how to explain it.
I understand that completely.
Like she's a prissy. Like she's a girly girl, but she will try some stuff. And so, but like and I guess for me, like having them show up and skating, like already, like they have a church community, which is great. They have their friends that they're making at church, but to be able to come out like somewhere else, and like I look at all these kids that show up, and some of whom I've been seeing like just as regular as my daughters are there, and it's like, yo, like that could be the future.
Yeah,
that's like the future skate community right there. And so, and I think it's dope being able to have just it's like Cheers. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name and they always glad you came. Yeah. And that's what it is. And so it's a blast, man. So I'm saying all that to say, if you're local, if you're in Omaha and you're listening, you need to show up on a Thursday night just to see what goes down. 6 to 8 with the kids. And here's the thing with the 6 to 8, adults can still come to that and whatnot. I mean, you're not in trouble. It's just that the kids can't come to the 8 to 11. Get them out the way. And
listen,
so
and he said if you from Omaha, but I'm gonna challenge you. If you in the surrounding areas, we got a skater that come almost every week. He traveled from Lincoln. It's really like that.
Yeah. If you one of them traveling skaters, by all means, travel on through, and come holler at it. And it's me, like I've been learning. I've been trying to hang with y'all out there. I'm getting there.
You doing better. You do better every week.
Yeah,
don't lie to him. Don't lie to him.
Listen. I told Flyness, man, if I learn how to skate backwards, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody about nothing.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
You need your own skates, Barlow.
I know.
And now I'm jealous that he's skating backwards too.
Yeah. That's all right. Get out there. I tell you what, we'll trade places when I'll DJ, you skate.
No, you do not want him to do that. Trust me. He'll be trying to scratch. The record be sounding like it's just skipping for no reason.
That's funny.
But here's the thing. At one point, one of them scratches is gonna hit. It was just like with me at the backward skating. At one point, I got my balance. Once I found my balance on them turntables, I ain't trying to hear nothing.
Look,
that's hilarious.
Anytime I train somebody how to DJ, they be like, where the scratching come? I'm like, you learn that on your own, because people don't really want to hear that anyway. They want to hear music continuously going. So if you want to learn it on your own. I'm teaching you how to DJ and to transition from song to song without cheating and using effects.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because DJs who do be scratching while I'm trying to listen to the music get on my nerve.
Right. Unless it's DJ Jazzy Jeff, like you don't want to see or hear it.
But here's the thing: if it's DJ Jazzy Jeff, you dare do hear scratching. You're not really there.
You know what? That's true.
So
That's true.
Hey, are we Sonic Booming tonight?
We got a Sonic Boom. Let's do it.
Let's hit it.
It's time for a Sonic Boom.
Sonic boom, Sonic boom, hey, Sonic boom, Sonic boom, yeah, Sonic boom, Sonic boom, hey, Sonic boom, Sonic.
gotta let it go. Yeah. Cross arms, let it go. Hit him with the.
You win.
Humble Kings is brought to you in part by Poppa Q Smoked Meats. Go to PoppaQSmokedMeats.com to find out where he's going to be in your town.
Come get this meat. No did it.
No Diddy indeed.
I can't.
It's always great when we're guests.
Yeah,
That.
Yeah,
Their reaction is always the same. Like, wait, did I just hear what I did?
Come get this. What?
I can't.
Listen, you got to have Poppa Q up at the Hope Center one day. Just
Yeah.
Again,
gotta have him
he
back.
used to be there for a few times. Yeah.
Yeah, he came through a couple of times. Like,
Before the skaters came.
But the thing is that like I don't think people understand.
The skaters gonna eat though.
Yeah.
Are y'all do they be coming hungry? I don't know.
No, not really. We'd be too focused on rolling.
Yeah.
Listen, at the parties though, that's one of the things at the parties. At the parties, you go, you skate for a couple hours, and then they open up this thing and they feed you. The line be long as hell. So you don't always get in it right away, but you get to eat and then you get to go keep rolling.
Yeah, burn it off.
Yeah.
It's not like swimming where you gotta wait a half hour.
Nah.
Yeah. So this is the Sonic Boom. Usually what happens here, Alisha, is be sending this out, first of all, this is Humble Kings Radio. We're Omaha's probably only Christian hip hop and R&B.
That's why we're number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we claim that. Yeah, and so forth. But every so often we do a Sonic Boom. And so what a Sonic Boom is DJ Flyness will play something or say something that happens that's outrageous within the Christian community. And what I do is I'll Sonic Boom it with biblical facts. And so, Flyness, what you got for me this week?
We have the OG. We're doing that last OG Sonic Boom.
This is the last OG Sonic Boom?
Yeah, so we did the first one last week of the first Sonic Boom. We're doing the second Sonic Boom.
Okay.
Because everybody don't remember, including yourself, don't remember the first two Sonic Booms and how crazy they were.
You daggone right, I don't remember. So what's this one?
So this week's Sonic Boom is how Judas is Dracula.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this with some biblical too. Watch how this connect. You're ready to destroy this though. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna explain why they say that Dracula and Judas are the same person. All right, so
this got to be the dumbest thing I'm about to ever hear in my life.
It's actually gonna make sense. In a sense. All right, so let's start with the Last Supper. So why is Dracula always hungry and want blood? Because he drank the blood of Christ, and in that format it says that you will never be thirsty again, but he drank that blood and betrayed Christ, right? So that is why he thirsts for blood, and it cannot be the Christ's blood. It cannot be Christ's blood. It has to be unworthy blood, right? Because
he has to drink unworthy blood.
Yeah, unworthy blood. This is why he's always thirsty, and the thirst is always there. Why is Dracula allergic to silver? Steve?
Well, because he betrayed Jesus for 30.
That's
got to be the dumbest thing I heard in my life.
Why does Dracula do not like crosses? Because Jesus was hung on the cross.
I can't.
Why does Dracula don't like the light? Because what was done in the light, what was done in the dark happens in the light. Yeah. Why is Dracula the Walking Dead? Is because hell won't take him or heaven won't take him. That's what they say. What was the last one? There was one more that I'm missing. I think that was it. Or those all the vampire?
Yeah, listen, I don't know.
And that is how they linked them up with the Bible, and that Dracula is actually Judas.
Yeah. So again, bring you to my first point. Stop getting your theology from the internet. That's just not how that works. Dude, first and foremost,
but there are books about this.
Okay.
So you can't just say internet.
Okay.
Because people say stop getting stuff on the internet. Read a book.
I give you that. All right. So even still, when you're reading a book, it's really important that you read a book that is appealing to historical sources, original sources, right? So, and that's the problem with a lot of folks would be like, I remember when folks saw the Da Vinci Code, they just swore left and right that Jesus had a lineage and this, that, and the other. And it's like, well, yo, like there's no original historical sources that support this. Like you got somebody who said something. Yes, he may have said it in a book, but he's not pointing you to any original documentation.
Oh, it definitely was corny.
Yeah, dumb corny.
That's not disrespectful.
No. Hey. Matter of fact, with all due disrespect, this has got to be the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
Right.
Because again, like even if you was to look at say like the history of Dracula, we talking about somebody who a character that was invented in the 1800s. Nothing predates his fictional existence than like the 1800s, from before the 1800s, right? There's nothing that predates the 1800s, whatever. Judas historically killed himself. He historically lived in the 1st century AD. He historically killed himself. He hung himself. Again, this is according to like Matthew chapter 27, which, by the way, contrary to popular belief, the Bible is a reliable historical document on the grounds that it was written by 40 different men over a period of 15 to 1600 years in 3 different languages, written by eyewitnesses during the time of eyewitnesses, which means that everything that's written were verifiable or falsifiable, meaning that when it was written, people in that day could have shot it down as false, but it didn't, which is why they ended up making thousands on top of thousands on top of thousands on top of thousands of manuscripts dating it, because they were keeping a historic track record of the things that took place, right? So historically, according to this historical document that we know of as the Bible, Judas hung himself, and his death is described in graphic detail. He was not described as somebody who became the undead. This idea that hell wouldn't take him, it plays upon this idea that somehow Satan rules hell and he can say who comes in and who comes out. No, hell was created for Satan and the demons. It's their place of torment. It's not a place that they rule. So if God wanted somebody to go to hell, trust me, he's going to send them to hell because he's the righteous judge who does so. So these things, I feel like
I was definitely hoping that you was going to get to that point, right?
Yeah, I honestly feel goofy for putting this much effort into debunking this.
It's one of our original Sonic Boom, so we have to, since last week Sonic Boom, like
it's crazy.
Everybody forgot like
about
it.
This feels like the first time that I heard this,
but it's not. Yeah,
I told this guy before. Yeah, Dracula's fiction, not theology. That's the biggest thing that I got to throw out there. It doesn't fit. The parts don't fit. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. All that. So I don't even need to. I don't even want to take another minute and a half on this. Usually I take my time, but like nah.
Like we are done with that one, right? That's
yeah. I'm over this one. Like this is right, one that we didn't need to
hit it with a side of
Sonic Boom.
Yeah,
and hit you with
you win.
All right,
Alisha. Usually they're better than this. Flyness let me down tonight.
No. I mean, this is how Sonic Boom started. I was reading one day and I got on that and I was like, yeah, we need to do a segment about crazy stuff like this.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, and that's how we got to the succubus and Lilith and Adam having 2 wives and.
Yeah,
Dracula being Judas is wild, and I'm not like a Bible scholar by any means, but yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to. There's some things where you just gotta be like,
that's a little wild.
No, sometimes I'll just be reading. I'll be like, this is so crazy. I can't stop reading it. Have you ever watched a movie and like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever watched, and I can't stop watching it though?
Sometimes I think they make them like that on purpose. Like I think they know, they not gonna be able to turn this off. This so stupid.
Right.
So y'all ever watched that movie? I think it's The Last Exorcist. I don't watch a lot of horror movies, but for whatever reason, I watched The Last.
By the way,
Exorcist.
Revisit. Yes, I did get that track.
Yeah, I think we're doing reviews next week. Yeah. So in this movie, there's this dude. It's kind of like a documentary. It's like think like The Office, but like it's an exorcism movie, right? And so this dude, he's a false preacher, and he's telling you that he's a false preacher, but he's over here preaching like on Sundays, like getting people hyped. And he's like, look, he said, once you get them hyped, you can say the most ridiculous stuff. They just gonna say amen to you. He says, why? He said, I'm gonna throw. He was like, I'm gonna throw in a recipe for 7-Up cake in my sermon and watch them say amen. And so then he goes into his sermon and he got them all hyped. And he said, "Did you take 2 eggs and some dough and some flour? And you mix it in a bowl and add a little 7-Up, put it in the oven. You guys," and folks was like, "Amen." And it's like it's almost like when people do stuff like this, it's like they know, like they're trolling you, and they know, and they know that somebody's going to see that and take that thing as fact and just run with it. Yeah, and it's, I don't know, it's annoying. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's sad. This was just annoying tonight. Like I can't believe. Yeah,
this is
you wasted my time.
Yeah. Right. This is a question. How much does it cost? Because you say you do birthday parties and things like that. How much does it cost? How much do you guys charge to rent there?
So I actually don't know the rental fee off the top of my head. I'm sorry. We do charge an hourly rate, and the rate is different if you are skating. But if you want an actual price, you give us a call and we'll let you know.
Give us that number. You got that number on hand?
Yeah, I do. Okay. I do. In my head, it's in my brain. 402-341-4673, 402-341-4673, extension 1062. And if you leave a message, myself, Miss Lily, or Jazz will give you a call back.
Yeah, because like I said, Yaya's birthday is in a couple of days, and I literally just called Alisha. Right. She was like, "I'm getting ready to log on." Like, I didn't know what she was talking about. I had no idea she was about to be on the show tonight. I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." Anyway, Yaya's birthday.
On Facebook all day, but you don't be seeing the post.
So here's the thing: I haven't been on Facebook. Go check my status. Look at my last post. I haven't been on Facebook in a couple of days. Like I took the app off the phone. I think I popped in just to check my what's name, but like I don't be like scrolling. I'm trying to make better use of my time. But
so wait, you stopped being on Facebook after you posted that terrible post about our president?
I did.
It stressed me out.
Yeah. But you know what though? Can we be honest?
That's what he did. He ran. He posted that and then he ran. He posted that. Whatever it was, I'm sure he posted it and then ran. Because he knew.
You know what though? Like. I've been looking at the reports about that. It ain't as bad as I think a lot of us thought it was going to be.
Y'all, the country is being ran by a mob boss, and we just accepted it.
In his defense, it's always been ran by a mob boss. That's why I tell people, right wing, left wing, you got the same bird.
But at least they used to be discreet. This man ain't discreet. He is reckless.
He has listen. Old boy died the other day. He was like, "Yeah, I'm glad he's dead." You know, hey, you know what? Hey, you need to put his face on the Joker's body. You know, from the Batman movie.
No, for real.
I'm glad you're dead. Like, dude, he is. Yeah. But I keep trying to tell folks, like, he's not a Christian. Like, stop expecting him to be Christian. You know, like don't. I'm not even shocked. I'm just like, yo, that's Trump. He's consistent. He's consistently a douchebag. Like,
consistently crazy.
Yeah, you know. But and so here's the thing. I always tell folks, God is still in control.
Do not endorse Trump here.
I'm
just letting people know.
I'm telling like, I don't get political at all. People have their political opinions.
Oh, we do. I say that because we do try to stay away from political.
Well,
and we'll get you. T will let you know. We have conversations all the time.
Yeah.
And I've said it all the time on this show. You cannot absolutely hate everything one person do and love everything a person do.
No.
It's impossible. Right? As much as anybody would like to say, I hate everything to do. I'm like, really? Everything? You cannot find one thing that you go, man, that was pretty good. I don't.
No, listen, call the good things good, call the bad things bad. And it's just that, you know, when you get exposed to a lot of the bad things, it's like, yo, man, like come on, like what's happening?
Right.
But I get it. Call what's good, call what's bad. And then recognize.
For that win.
Then you also got to recognize some things ain't necessarily. It's not necessarily that it's good or bad. It's just that you disagree with it. You disagree with how you disagree with how it's done. Yeah. You disagree with that method. This, that, the other. It just is what it is. Which is why in the pulpit, like, I stay away from that stuff. Like, I'm just gonna preach the word. You make your own decisions.
Well, every pastor should.
But they don't. Every pastor don't.
They should.
Yeah, they should.
Stop telling me who I should vote for. Just tell me to go vote.
Because that's what's important.
I'm about to say, don't even tell me that. like, mind your business.
No. The church has to do that, especially the black church. We need the black church to speak on it. You don't gotta co-sign for a candidate, but the black church got to speak on it.
Go vote.
Go vote.
No, indeed, I definitely say like participate, because we should be tapped into what's happening.
Participate and stop complaining.
Yeah. You definitely should be tapped in with what's happening in your community, which is one of the reasons why, like for example, again, I appreciate the type of work, Alisha, that you're doing, because say like outside, so like the voting booth is one thing, but getting hands on with interacting with the community is a completely another thing. It's like, hey, providing a safe space, pouring into the children who are the future. I believe, just like the prophet Randy Watson said, I believe the children are the future.
Are the future.
Yeah. Teach them well and let them lead the way. You know what I mean? And so it's like you gotta, it's like you gotta take into account that, like, yes, you have your votes, but then at the same time you also have your actions. And what it is that you're doing out here. So, like, again, not to give you a big head, you're doing a good job, and I hope you feel encouraged, and that you continue to stick with it.
I appreciate that. Yo, you were by far one of my favorite coworkers. Oh. I knew if you was in a room and a kid was tweaking out, I was cool.
Yeah.
Because if I couldn't calm him down, you could.
Yeah. It was gonna be one or the other, and if neither one of us could calm him down, we could both fold the kid. I mean, we go hands on. We gonna keep it safe. That's what it is. That's the thing.
You go high, I'll go low.
Let me tell you. Yeah. You ain't getting no black eyes around me, sis. Like, it ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Oh, why you do that? Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up.
No,
my God.
Yeah, listen. I'm just saying though, like and that's the thing. Like, it takes people who genuinely care to do the work that we do.
Absolutely.
What I mean? And so forth. And we are few and far between. That's why folks be calling in. Folks hate it. Folks hate their job. Folks come in thinking they about to change the world. Come to realize, like, they're not Joe Clark.
No.
They never come back.
Yeah, I think
there
thing.
There are some kids you aren't going to change. It's just you just have to accept that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think the biggest thing with either when you're working with at youth, at risk youth or disability, like what I do. It does, the biggest thing is some people come in and they think, oh, I know everything because this book told me what it is. And, like, that book is only a guideline. Everybody is not the same. And you have to learn that you cannot treat everybody the same. You have to be a little different. You have to change things up and all this other things, right?
Yeah.
And that's why it's not easy, and not everybody can work with kids and troubled kids and the disabled mentally and physically, because you can't just walk in and be like, oh yeah, I'm just trying to make some money and I'm gonna be good. Like, no. You have to love this, or not do it,
because you're not gonna keep coming back. It's just not. It's just, depending on the day, and today was one of those days. You're just not gonna keep coming back.
Yeah. Seriously, and there's no cookie cutter like format for it. Because like these kids, like, especially like with kids, they know when you being real and authentic versus when you just being like fake, and they can smell it on you. Like, they just know. Like,
they smell fear, they smell fake, they smell everything.
All of that. And they pay attention. They know when you having a bad day outside of work. They can tell. They can tell, because you come in looking like crap. Oh, they already know. They about to push
on it.
Yeah.
So I want to ask. I know we got some skate days coming up. Can we name those dates? And
so we actually got this Thursday from 6 to 8. So 6 to 8 we have family skate, and then straight after, following from 8 to 11, we have adult skate, and then this Sunday. What is that? This Sunday, the 27th or the 29th, my bad. This Sunday, the 29th, we have the same sessions. We have family skate from 6 to 8 and adult skate from 8 to 11. So we're running family skate and adult skate every Thursday, and then we're gonna have the Sunday session every third Sunday of the month. So 6 to 8, 8 to 11. Tap in, y'all.
Yeah, 6 to 8, 8 to 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so usually
$5.
$5.
$5.
With the exception of the adult session, except for this month. So it's $5 for the entry fee. So family night, $5, period. That's all, that's it. Even if you need skates, $5. But for the family session, it's $5 for an entry fee, and it's $5 for skates if you don't have your own. However, for the month of March, $5, y'all.
For
That's
the month.
all. That's it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
$5 because we're getting big now. So
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah.
we need money. We need money.
Yeah.
Me, T, and Alicia, we all need money.
No, really.
We're big, so we all need a pay raise. So
Yeah. right. Yeah. You ain't lying.
we be there early, we be there late. Like
Yeah. Seriously. Yo, I mean, you know, and I noticed like recently, like you got security now who actually sticks around until you leave. Like you used to be always 11 o'clock. Like I'm off.
Like look, they look at me like, "Hey, you cut the song, right?" Like, it's 11. We going home. Like,
hey, they be beating the skaters out the door. Like
you ain't making sure nobody got to their car, okay? Like, man.
Yeah, so we used to stick around, walk Lily out, like nah, we got you, like but like no, it's good, clean, fun time, man, and that's one thing I can say, man. Like, well, I'm not saying this never happened, but I just know that every time that I show up, it's always been a cool,
cousin.
So it's always been a cool, hey cousin. I don't know how you know that wasn't my cousin.
That was because that was my cousin. Let's get to. You got another question before we get to this last song?
No, let's get to the last song and we'll come back and let her wrap up with some final info.
Okay.
All right. All right. Humble Kingz, y'all.
Humble Kingz.
You have to understand how things are up here.
Yeah. I'm finding a way to be alone. In Yahweh's love, I'm always gonna find my home. I learned to love myself without messages on my phone. The Christ of the scripture would greet you with a shalom. Instead of lashing out, I've been speaking to the stone. I'm not tempted to cheat as much as I am to roam. Taking it slow, the pen turned to a journal. With all the tests and trials, I still say that I'm learning. I'm lighting up a fresh cigar to watch the bridges burning. Reading Bonhoeffer's protest to Nazi Germans. Yo, this the prophet writing down his lament. United States Congress is still protecting a pimp. Every currency spent, and I still gotta pay my rent. Still eating pasta and shrimp. Still gotta face accusations and set my face like a flint. What you think disciple meant? Man, y'all ain't reading your words, so what we gonna do with words? Y'all ain't even washing y'all's hands of the germs. I wash my hands of these birds. I wash the palate with herbs. With black talented nerds, when black talent's a slur. The immigration law that got my neighbors concerned. And now a whole alien got me watching the Spurs. Yeah, I'm gonna pray for you, but I can't look the same as you. I can't make it safe for you. I'm scrapping with the kangaroos. The only judge I trust wouldn't care what Ruth Bader do. One day, Ye gonna have to ask himself what Sway would do. All praises due to the Most High, Elohim, Elroy, Adonai, El Shaddai, Yahweh. All praises and glory.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
Every time I call you, you can get your praise on. You make excuses so you can come and come with me. Every time I call you to come with me so you can get your praise on. Something always come up, you make excuses so you can. Come on and go with me. Go to church with me. Just one Sunday.
Yo, I thought I was hearing that better.
This episode of Humble Kingz is brought to you in part by St. Matthew Baptist Church. We are located on the corner of 1001 North 30th Street on 30th and Izzard, where we do chicken right. Just kidding. But if you want to check us out, go to Facebook, St. Matthew Baptist Church, or on YouTube, St. Matthew Baptist Church, Omaha, to catch all of our live streams. Hope to see you tap in. Hey, you know what? I just thought about something. I want to redo that commercial. But anyway.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I just want to I just want to punch in the line, but we'll talk more about it. So, you heard the commercial, Flyness. You should come to church with me this Sunday.
All right. This is a woman talking to you, not a dude.
This is a woman talking to me, not a dude?
Yeah, not a dude.
Are you having one of those?
I still got to give you the church excuses, though.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. The answer, the reply is, I am unmarried and I'm pregnant and I don't want to be embarrassed.
Okay, so you know what? I can totally respect.
Can you respect that?
I can respect your feelings on that. But here's the beautiful thing about a biblical gospel-centered church. The fact is that although many of us may not have the same sin that you have, we all come to the cross with some sort of sin, some sort of shame, some sort of thing to be embarrassed about. The fact of the matter is that even if you wasn't pregnant or whatnot and unmarried or whatnot, you still would be coming in there with something that somebody could point out and say that you ought to be ashamed of. But at St. Matthew and many other churches like it, you know, it's a place where you can come and be comfortable in your skin, but not in your sin, and recognize that we are a bunch of sinners who are being saved by grace. You'd actually be around like some of the same company, people who have made either some of the same mistakes or even worse mistakes than you've made, you know. And if you ever find yourself at a church where people got their nose up at you because they sin differently than you or whatnot, yeah, that's not a place to be. What I am saying is that at St. Matthew, you don't have to worry about such a thing because that's not how we get down. Our goal here is to love you for who you are, not because of whether or not if you do the things that we think are favorable. And so what you should do is come meet some folks. Matter of fact, get tapped in, because with you being pregnant and married, you're gonna want some support. You're gonna want some babysitters. you're gonna want some people who will love on you and help you out through all of that. And St. Matthew's just the place where we'll do that, and we'll do that by pointing you to the risen Savior who died, knowing that you was gonna be pregnant and unmarried when he hung for you.
Praise the Lord.
Now, having said all that, Fly, you should show up one day for real, even if you are pregnant.
I've shown up at your church.
Then show up again, dadgummit. Come regular. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop for Pastor Sanders. Be like, you trying to steal my member?
Try to steal my media director from me?
Trying to poach my sheep? Yes, I am. Yeah. Yo,
we got 2.5 minutes left. No, 2 minutes left.
Right. So
let's get this last information.
I was about to say that. Go ahead and recap the information again. The number that they can call if they want to do events. The address if they want to travel from Des Moines to come skate. The time and all the other jazz.
Okay, so remember, I work at the Shinzel Community Center, address 2220 North 20th Street, connected to the Hope Center for Kids, 2200 North 20th Street. Phone number 402-341-4673, extension 1062. That's 402-341-HOPE, HOPE. Extension 1062. Reach out to us for your parties, for your events, for your baby showers, for your bridal showers, whatever. I mean, if you name it, we can do it. We've done a little bit of everything. If you want to check out some of the skaters and see what you might see, check us out as on Instagram as the O Flow. That's Flow, FLO.
Oh, I see. I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know that.
You could check us out on Instagram and you can see
what check it out.
You could check out what some of the skaters do. We copy a little bit of everywhere, y'all. We copy a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah. Flow. I like that.
Let me see. They got me on the flow on this.
Right.
Yeah. So, what is my password for Instagram? God, that's trash.
I was like that today too, bro. I was like, literally, I'm never on here. What is the password for this?
Yeah.
Listen, you know y'all gotta connect it to y'all Facebook. Then y'all don't got them problems.
It's supposed to be.
We ain't on Facebook. That's the problem. It's a cesspool.
It is.
Look, I'm on Facebook 2 days a week. On Sunday when I gotta do the stream for my church. And on Tuesdays when I got to do the stream for this show, that is it.
No, really.
All right, I think I found it on my phone, the O Flow. Yep.
And don't forget to come check us out this week, y'all. Thursday, 6 to 8, and then 8 to 11. And then Sunday, 6 to 8, 8 to 11. Every third Sunday, but every Thursday.
Yep. Y'all heard it. Listen, Alisha, thank you so much for coming through, taking an hour out of your precious time.
Thank you for having me
with us. You know, we kept
tacos.
We kept the messy questions out of the mix, but next time you're on, we gonna get down to the nitty gritty. We'll get into some of that Maury talk. You know what I mean? No, but having said all of that, to all my folks, thank y'all for tapping in. Usually we cross over into the Humble Kings comic book show. We're going to postpone for another night this week, so just stay tuned for that. For those announcements, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Humble Kings Radio Show.
Yeah,
And also,
I have learned how to post on YouTube, so I post it on YouTube too. So.
Okay, yeah, Humble Kings Radio Show.
Yay.
Humble Kings comic book show. God willing, we will be back next week. Same humble time, same humble channel. So in the meantime, peace in the Middle East, rain in Spain, harmony in Germany, no pants in France. Safe sex is no sex unless you're married. Get sticky. Grace and peace.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip hop radio show, The Humble Kings.
Empty souls are screaming, hollow hearts are burning. In the streets they're fiending for higher learning. I'm ready to go higher. I'm ready to go higher. Let's go higher and higher.
Hey yo, tripping now. Everybody out here tripping now. Tripping now. Young girls out here stripping now. Young boys out here hitting now. On the playground, find a clip on the ground. Chillin' till we came about the building and we heard somebody yelling. It was telling everybody lay down. Situation hot like Cape Town. Hey now. Do I trust God or the K now? Cause when you're laying face down, when you hear the sound of an AK spray letting off a round, I'm on second thought. To the Holy Spirit, check my heart and I receive that. G-check, out of respect for God, that fear, I eat that with a deep breath. Bold faith on the side, if I die, no regret. I confess, who laid down in my place when I pray, I get feedback. Believe that, I know I'm surrounded by grace, and if ever you need that, seek that, and believe that by faith, and instead of with a weed at, you'll see that we all need to be asking for grace. I'm talking about the part of me to make it hard for me to live accordingly with that hope. Fight with all of me, but unfortunately it keep calling me on that note. Against that it's hard to revolt. Fighting and I'm writing down all of these quotes. Hope to inspire all of these folks so the Lord would acquire all of these souls. Back to the situation at hand, no. Block lit up like a dance floor. In the middle of blazing ammo. Spark so bright like you're shooting with a candle.
Empty souls are screaming, hollow hearts are burning. In the streets they're fleeing for higher learning. Let's go! Take it up a little bit. I'm ready to go higher. I'm ready to go higher. Let's go higher. Let's go higher.
Yeah. Ain't nothing about me good. Say that for my OG. My OG Jesus Christ is OG is G-O-D. One day you made it rain, huh? On a short tee, but he made it rain 40 days, like a bottle of OE. What this world ain't came to, I look around and it's painful. I even look at my own heart, size it up and it's shameful. Only heat can't come from a cold heart, catch no breaks like a go-kart. That's how you end up in the OR, lead a OR with an O-scar. O-scar, that's a bullet hole. I know I could've told you that before, but it wouldn't make for a good metaphor if I had told you before I said it, boy. Get it, boy. Man, I gotta dead it, boy. Grab my pride and my ego by the throat and engage the weapon, boy, bang. Can't imagine what it's like to see the Lord hang. Crown of thorns and his blood all on the lawn. But to die is the only reason that he came. So I spend time with him in the early morning. I need him. First from the hood that'll tell you I need him. Look around, see him getting found in a lockdown. What I look like trying to turn down freedom, huh?
Empty souls are screaming, hollow hearts are burning. In the streets they're feeding for higher. Let's take them up a little bit. Let's go. I'm ready to go higher. I'm ready to go higher. Let's go higher. Let's go higher. Let's go higher and higher. Let's go higher and higher. Let's take them up a little bit. Let's go higher and higher. Let's go.
Royalty. Hey, royalty. Come on, everybody in the building. Say, I'm a child of the king and I know it. Everybody royalty. Say, you say royalty. Hey, come on. Let's go. I'm a child of the king and I know it. Now, make some noise for Jesus.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip hop radio show, The Humble King.
This episode of Humble Kings is brought to you in part by St. Matthew Baptist Church. We are located on the corner of 1001 North 30th Street on 30th and Izzard, where we do chicken right. Just kidding. But if you want to check us out, go to Facebook, St. Matthew Baptist Church, or on YouTube, St. Matthew Baptist Church Omaha, to catch all of our live streams. Hope to see you tap in. Humble Kings is brought to you in part by Poppa Q's Smoked Meats. Go to PoppaQSmokedMeats.com to find out where he's going to be in your town.
Come get this meat. No, did it.